The team slogan is "We are Angel City," and no one else embodies that more than the president and co-founder, Julie Uhrman. In this week's Java with Jamie, I sat down with the mother of two, whose 100 investors include everyone from sports great Billie Jean King to actress Jennifer Garner, to find out how she keeps Angel City running smoothly. In a nondescript office building in Santa Monica, native Angelino Julie Uhrman walks us through the halls of Angel City headquarters. All right, and we're going to make coffee.
That's how we start every day.
How do you like your coffee?
Sweet.
Sweet?
Very sweet.
I like it like that too.
Well, I've already had two.
You've had two.
That's how.
How many do you have
That's
in a
how
day?
it works at Angel City. Probably 3 before noon.
Uhrman needs the jolt to run one of the most impactful teams in women's sports. What does it mean to be Angel City?
It means community. It means impact. It means winning. It means being reflective of the community, representative of the community. It means being led by women.
Co-founders include Academy Award-winning actress Natalie Portman and technology venture capitalist Kara Norman. Why is that so important?
Because it's not done, because it hadn't ever been done before. And the idea that we have really broken barriers and broke norms and built this with 3 female founders, a majority female ownership group, a majority female team, and are exceeding beyond anybody's wildest expectations is something that I think defines Angel City.
Angel City FC is now the most valuable National Women's Soccer League franchise, worth $180 million, according to Sportico. That's double that of the San Diego Wave.
For us, it's really about telling our story, continuing to build attention and awareness for Angel City, how we built this club differently, focused on mission and capital, how we give back to the community, how we include the community. That's how we judge success, and that's what we wake up every day doing.
Uhrman believes the timing is right to keep the momentum going, not just for Angel City, but for soccer as a whole. The world recently united around watching women compete in the World Cup in Australia and New Zealand. What do you think it is about women's soccer that has drawn this large audience very quickly?
I think it's 2 things. One, it is a global sport. It's not just an American sport. It's a sport that's played everywhere, and it's actually the most popular sport everywhere but the United States. And then the second thing is, we have the best players in the world that consistently win, and people want to champion and support winners. So we have winners on a global landscape, which makes us the best in the world, not just the U.S., but the world. I think that's why it has the attention. That's why it has the support.
Sometimes Uhrman is the spectacle. She's often spotted in the stands schmoozing with famous faces, investors in the team, and fans. I love how passionate you are about all this.
Yeah, it's well, it's twofold. 1, it's what they deserve. 2 is it's working. And 3, we're doing it with our community.
Uhrman has always had a passion for competition, first playing college basketball while getting her business degree. She then entered the world of gaming.
We built Ouya, which was a Android-based game console and controller, storefront and SDK, so you could translate your touch controls.
Are you the type of person who runs toward the fire?
I run through the fire.
Oh, wow.
That's what I would say. It's whatever I want is typically on the other side of it. I do think a lot of it, though, comes from sports. And I think one of the reasons I'm equally passionate about building Angel City is how much you learn playing sports and making sure that young kids are continuing to play sports and not aging out or affording out.
Uhrman's daughter, Elle, plays volleyball, while Angel City inspired her son, Charlie, to try soccer. Well, I love that it's your son who actually looked at the women and said, I want to play this sport.
That's right. Yeah.
That's part of the Angel City effect, too, isn't it?
Absolutely part of the Angel City effect.
Get men interested in women's sports, and not necessarily women's sports, but just soccer, and not look at it as a men or women's game.
At some point, we want the world to look at sports without a gender filter, right? It's just incredible teams competing. And if you watch the NWSL and specifically Angel City, it is physical, it is aggressive, it is fast, it is beautiful, it is stressful, it is tense, anything can happen. And you know, I could be describing any sport, right? And ours have all of that. So if we just get you to a game, we know you become a fan. And that's what our team is so good at doing. And
while Uhrman says making sure her team is fully supported is what keeps her up at night, she's realistic about her own self-care, or lack thereof. How do you balance being a mom and in this profession?
I don't.
You don't?
No, I think balance is just not, it's not real. It's definitely easier that they're older, because they do have their own interests, but I've spent a lot of time trying to focus on being present and doing things together and including them in what I do.
I think that's so refreshing to hear someone say you can't balance it.
Yeah, not even close.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm going to take that with me
It doesn't
today.
make me a better mom or a person. Like, admitting it is only the first step.
She also admits, while she looks tough, that tattoo isn't real. It's a fake?
Yes, of course.
So what is it? What do you mean, of course?
I'm a wimp. This is our slogan for the last couple of years, which is Valemos, which is let's fly. And so we have spirit stations at all the games, and the kids and adults can get tattoos and their hair colored. So it's just that every game I will go and get a tattoo and show my support. And it makes me look a little bit more badass than I am.
The only way she says she would put herself through the pain is once her team wins a championship in the game she's grown to love.
It's called the beautiful game for a reason. You really do fall in love with it. It is stressful. I mean, there's 30 seconds left and we still think we're going to score a goal. It's really poetry. I mean, it really, and it, unlike basketball, it does take 11 players. Like, you have to work as a team to win.
And they still are working as a team. They're in playoff contention. They won their game against Houston last night. They have another game this Sunday against Portland. So regular season will end this Sunday, but the hope is that they'll go off into the playoffs.
It's always interesting to hear insight from a leader like that, and to know that she's using her background in sports in her leadership role is really interesting too. It makes you think about putting your kids in sports early.
Yes.
Teaching them all those skills and cooperation.
She has said in the past she believes that everyone who's in the C-suite did play sports because it makes you have to work with other people. It makes you, you know, it just gives you leadership qualities where you know how to pass the ball and then run with it. You know what I mean?
Really interesting to hear from her. Great story.
Yeah.